But what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. How feelings ruin relationships. So, I saw the Ebony K. Williams thing. I made a video about it, but I saw her response. And I looked back at the video with Ayala Van Zandt, and, you know, the feelings came up. You know, ladies talk about feelings. But ladies don't talk about how their feelings have ruined relationships in the sense of, you know, I want to be protected and provided, but you don't feel it. So a lot of y'all do this where you can be protected and provided for, but you don't feel protected and provided for. So you ruin a relationship. You'll be with a guy who loves you, but you won't feel loved. So you ruin a relationship. Because that's what ruins it. Your feeling of it not being what it is more important than the actual reality. You know, you can be with a, how can I say this? You can be in a good relationship, but you don't feel happy. You don't feel fulfilled. You know, I saw the clip on D6. That's Danica Marie and Six the Goddess. They got a channel together. My bad. But there's a clip of this lady who, and I saw the picture, but I just saw the clip of the lady saying she was with a guy and he was a good guy. He checked all the boxes, but just something was missing, so she ended the relationship and they were engaged. So, and they were like, this is why men look at women sideways. And she was saying it was missing something. But she couldn't say what that something was, which is part of the problem. A lot of times, y'all feelings ruin relationships, but you're so all over the place with your feelings, you can't describe your feelings because it doesn't make sense to you. You know, so that's the problem with feelings, right? Some of you have been in relationships and you know, I feel we don't go out. I feel like we don't go out. No, you feel like that, but did you count it? Like seriously, did you count what happened? Did you count the things you've done? Did you count the places you've been? I don't think we went out enough. I don't feel like we went here and we did this. And it's like, yeah, you add more in your imagination to what's actually happening. You know. And I know this to be true about how y'all feelings ruin relationships, because when you out of these relationships, all of a sudden, see, I'm in a relationship, but I feel alone. And then you could be alone, and then I feel like I messed up. You see what I'm saying? Because this has happened so many times in my life that I laugh. Because you look back at it now, you see women who drop men or ruin relationships with men because of a feeling, and then they're you know, on the internet, ghost watching this dude, stalking this dude, hoping he make a phone call, she's liking and tapping pictures. I feel like, you know, this guy is working and a hardworking guy, but you feel like he's a loser. You feel like, you know, he's just not gonna ever become something, but he's a hardworking guy. So it's over with, and now you moved on because you feel like you could do better, and then you looking back and you're like, this guy that I thought was nothing is the best I've ever had, and I wish I could go back. But why did you leave him? Because I felt like, you know, he wasn't as good as he is. It's like, oh, okay. I hear you. And then, you know, we got to talk about when you feel like you could do better. Some women have felt, you know, they've been with a guy, and it's like, it's good, even sexually is good. But she feels like she could do better, and she feels like she could be getting more of a sexual experience somewhere else. And then she goes off and goes, I'm free. And then she's having sex with people, and then turn around like, he was doing it better than these other guys. And now you want these other guys to do it, to do you like the guy that you felt like you could do better than in bed did you, because it actually worked. And it's like it's too late. And now you want him again, right? You know, I've seen situations where, I hate to say this, uh, she felt like she was better than him. She felt like she was the catch of the prize in a relationship. And she felt like if I go, the world gonna want me, you know, but he ain't nobody gonna want him. And then it ruined the relationship. And then when it was over with, she found out how much of a commodity he was, and it didn't work out for her that way. You get what I'm saying? So she's single. She got guys flocking around her, but they just trying to hit them cheeks. Sweat up them sheets. But the guy, she's like, oh my God. And this other woman is like, I ain't never letting him go. And now she's like, how am I gonna find a guy like him? No, 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 no. You not. You had him already. You had him already. It's over with. You know, you felt like, he would always be there. That's ruined relationship. That's part of that issue too. Where you ruin a relationship because you felt like a guy, was a good guy, but since you don't want him, you feel like other people won't want him, so you could leave. And then you find out he's you know, he that dude. And it's like, oh. So sometimes your feelings ruin these relationships, you know. And you've seen it time and time again, where ladies wish there's not like one guy that she wish she wouldn't have let go of. It's like multiple. So if you want to trust your feelings, you should look at the history. Like you should actually look at the percentage of people of the reasons why you left people and you ended relationships, and look back and go, was that a good choice? Because a lot of y'all make up these stories, especially about these good guys, that don't make sense. Because, all your other dating stories, when you've met guys who are bad or toxic or whatever you want to call it, you know, it's like those guys are wrong. But then when you realize the good guys that you had, you ruined those relationships for those actually bad, for the opportunity to be with the bad guys you complain about. Then it's like, oh, no, you get what you deserve, and you don't want people to look at you that way. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna say it again.